Could you give me 5 more minutes? Is that possible?
What more do you want out of me?
I got major stars on here, and my son, who's going to be a major star, gives me the hardest time of all. All right, this is Chazz Palminteri. Welcome to the Chazz Palminteri podcast. Now, why are you starting with me for? This is what happens when you have your son on the show.
Welcome to the Chazz Palminteri podcast.
This is what happens, okay?
All right, let's not joke around. Let's be serious. Let's be serious for a moment.
Let's be serious for a moment. All right, if you want to come and see the one-man show, ChazzPalminteri.net. John, where am I?
July 18th, you're going to be in Medford, Massachusetts at the Chevalier Theater. July 20th, you're going to be in Nashua, New Hampshire at Nashua Center for the Arts. August 17th, you're going to be in Riverhead, New York at the Suffolk Theater. And August 19th, you're going to be in Ocean City, New Jersey at the Ocean City Music Pier.
To come and see me live. Don't forget also, if you want to see it shot on 4K, you could see it on Amazon, Pay-Per-View, Apple, Google, Fandango. It's a great, great show. See it. See what you got to come and see it live. Seeing it live is the real classic. It will be a night in the theater you will never forget. Don't forget my wine, Chazz Palminteri Cabernet, at all the Stu Leonards, coming to Costco's. That's what I hear.
You drink it and then you heckle. Do a bottle of wine, go to the show, heckle.
There's no heckling at the shows. And my cigars.
Because people aren't drinking the wine.
LCG Cigars, there's the Colosio, there's the Flagship, and there's the Sunny coming. Colosio is the mid-strong, in the middle. Sunny is the strongest, and a Bronx Tail is the most mild. Now, my next guest.
What do you say we spark one up right now?
No, not right now. Come on, no cigars in here. What's the matter with you?
You can smoke them in the venues, though.
Not inside, not in the venue. Yeah, you can't. My son.
You can't.
My son. Dante Palminteri. Everybody asks for him. All the girls want to know, can't you have your son on again?
No girls want that.
Yes, all the girls want to see you, Dante.
Well, they're going to be disappointed.
Will you stop saying shit like that? My son is starring in a movie. You're shooting this thing in Rhode Island. It's called
Bad News.
Bad News.
Bad News.
And you're playing the lead guy?
I play, yeah.
And his name is?
Frank Bonaducci. And
tell us some of the other actors who are in it.
I'll tell you another actor who's in it.
Yeah,
who? You.
I have a small role in it. You actually got me the part, which I'm very happy.
I did. I have a couple guys who can...
Yes, he said, gee, they said, would your father like to be in it?
I said, I don't know.
This is after you got signed. Let's clarify that. And I read a small part, and I said, you know what? My son's in it. I want to be involved.
We got some Dre DiMatteo's in it. Federico Castelluccio.
All from the Sopranos.
Yeah. Vincent Pastore.
And
this is
Davi.
Robert Davi, and this is actually the second time that Federico Castelluccio will be playing my father.
That's right. And the first time
first time he played my dad, I was 11.
Right.
And we shot a movie in Italy.
That's right. And Robert Davi's son plays your partner, your friend.
Nick Davi is in it. Sistine Stallone is in it.
She plays your girlfriend, Sistine Stallone.
Yep.
And she's a terrific actress.
Everyone, when I got the cast list, I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Terrific actress.
Everyone's bringing their A game.
So everybody's bringing their A game. So everybody's all
And the
excited.
director, Tom DiNucci. He's the man.
And Chad Verdi is the producer.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
You got some good people on the show.
Yeah.
But it's called Bad News.
Bad News.
Bad News. So tell us, Dante, you're living in L.A. now, but you come back and forth. You're here now in New York to shoot, obviously, the movie. How do you like living in L.A.?
Who cares about that? I mean, no one wants to hear. Let's talk about A Bronx Tale.
Oh, shut up. You know what? This is what happens when you have your son on. No, I'm not talking about A Bronx Tale.
Let's talk about A Bronx Tale.
No, A Bronx Tale, everybody knows about that. Tell us about, what's your day like? What's happening in L.A.? Do you like it there?
The fires were crazy.
Yeah, what was the deal with the fires?
I mean, there was a fire, big fire.
Yeah, but you left.
Yeah, the Sunset Fire was a little close. So we got.
When did you know where it's like, all right, we got to get out of Dodge?
The sky was orange.
The whole sky?
Yeah. It was kind of freaky. The sky was orange, and It smelled like a campfire everywhere. It was a lot.
Was the air bad?
Terrible. Oh, it's probably still terrible.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you decided, you and Chloe, your girlfriend, you decided to go to Vegas at the time.
We went to Vegas.
For how long? A month you stayed there?
No, we stayed there for about a week. We didn't need to leave. It wasn't like we were evacuated, but the air quality kind of freaked me out. So we left.
Now, did you get a chance? I mean, is it true Pacific Palisades is gone?
It's not good. It's not. It's. I mean, Malibu is. You can't really drive through Malibu. The National Guard is there.
So you can't even drive through Malibu.
You have to have like something you're doing. You can't just drive there. They stop you.
Could you drive on the PCH through Malibu?
I haven't really tried. I went up a little bit and they're like, all right, get out.
Really?
And you're like, okay. Hey, say in the comments if you want new chairs.
We're getting new chairs, all right? We're getting new chairs. I know, they squeak.
We're working with a shoestring budget for this podcast.
We are
here,
not.
Okay? And we need to allocate some funds to new chairs.
We're going to get new chairs. If anybody hears the chairs, tell me if anybody hears these chairs before my son does this bullshit here.
It takes you out of the moment.
We got to get a chair sponsor.
Chair sponsor.
You know what?
Lazy Boy.
Can we? Well, how about
Lazy Boy? How about
no? What's that?
Restoration Hardware?
Oh, wait a minute.
Come through.
We need chairs. We need 2 chairs that don't squeak. What about those things? What, X chair? They call it the X chair?
We need Rogan's chairs.
I'm not sure what they are, but I think that we definitely need at least 2. But
Rogan has the greatest chairs ever.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of chairs is it?
I don't know. I'll find out. But I hear people talking about him.
About his chairs?
Yeah, he's got good chairs.
They must be comfortable.
I guess so.
Yeah, but Rogan, Rogan's multi.
They're chairs. How expensive could the chairs be? We'll.
I listen. Whatever it is, I'll buy
listen,
them.
keep going with the cigars and the wine. We'll get some chairs.
It's called the HAG Capisco.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. What's the name of the chairs, John?
HAG Capisco.
How about it? You want to? Let's donate some chairs here to the show here. I reach 10 million people every month. Come on. It's not Joe Rogan's numbers, but give me a break here.
$1,200.
What?
Per
really?
Chair? Yeah.
For one chair?
For one chair.
It's all right. We get 2 chairs.
That's a lot of money for a chair.
What is it? Peanuts. It's nothing. $1,200. Don't worry about it.
Let's talk about some pictures on the wall. Tell me about this picture. How old were you?
It's my show. He runs the show. Look at this. This here, as you can see, that's my father, Lorenzo, my mother, Rosina. That's my sister, Rose. And that's me with that puss on my face. I always had that puss on my face, always.
Look at this. Look at that picture.
Right. That's obviously me and my wife at a very young age.
And up there we got Muhammad Ali's gloves.
That's my wife in Bronx Tale. She played my girlfriend. Muhammad Ali's gloves. This is some awards that I won. I never talk about that award. Where is it? Yeah, I won the Independent Spirit Award for Best Actor. See, you got me talking about myself now. My best friend.
It doesn't take that much.
My best friend of all, Phil Foley, my brother who we lost during COVID. Brothers, that's him and I.
And right here, remember this?
What is that?
This was a birthday gift that I received when I was a kid from Cher.
Is that from Cher?
It's gold coins. And I had this my whole life, and I never really understood what it was. It says, Happy Holidays, love Cher. Shouts out to Cher.
And shout out to Cher, man. I can't believe that. That's 28 years ago. Look at these. These are gold coins that Cher gave you.
For Christmas, I guess.
God bless you.
I remember
man.
having that.
I remember you, Sharon Stone bought your rattle.
I mean, I don't remember it, but I guess she did. I'll take your word for it.
No, Sharon Stone got you a rattle from Tiffany's that we still have it. Shout out to Cher. One of those.
Shouts out Cher and Sharon Stone.
Yeah, shout out to Sharon Stone.
Who is the first actor, other than Bob, because I know you would say that, but who, other than Bob, was the first person you collaborated with where you were like, oh, okay, we made it?
Well, before Bob, I would have to say...
Yeah, not Bob, because obviously that's the answer. But other than him, Al Pacino.
Where I worked with?
That you worked with where you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, the first one, I mean, obviously when I worked with Al, I was excited, but was Sly Stallone.
Sly. For Oscar?
For Oscar, yeah. That was my first movie. That was Oscar, and then I did,
We have that's cool you say that, because down in the basement, we should put it up here. We have a Japanese poster, framed poster of
Oscar.
The whole thing's in
you know what?
Japanese, and it's very cool looking.
Yeah, I got to ask Sly to sign that.
We have a cool Japanese poster. All around this room, there are posters of his movies.
Well, it's my office.
Yeah. And soon we'll have one up of Bad News.
Of Bad News. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. And Sly's daughter's in the movie.
Yeah.
Sistine, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
You're very excited to work with everybody?
I'm very excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I did freak out a little bit when I found that Drea De Matteo's in it.
Because you loved her in Sopranos.
I mean, come on.
You thought she was great.
Come on. Adriana.
Yeah, she was great. She was great. I think the scene when she got... That last scene, how great was she when she was in the car, with Stevie, and
she has the...
She realizes...
Well, they do the thing of her driving, and she has the suitcase.
Yeah.
And it says she's leaving Jersey. And then it cuts to her in the car with Silvio, and she's in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And they're going to the
she
woods.
Doesn't think...
No, she knows. She knows.
She doesn't, but I remember while she was driving, there's a moment that she does
she knows.
where she goes, oh, shit.
She knows.
That I'm going to die.
Yep.
They're going to kill him.
No, so that was, yeah.
Yeah,
spoiler alert. But if that's ruined for you at this point.
Oh, it's 25, 30 years ago. Come on, stop it now. What is this shit?
Yeah.
No, but there were some great scenes in there. Great acting.
Let's talk about our favorite Sopranos moments. Take it away.
I think Paulie and Christopher in the woods with the Russian guy. I mean, that's
kind of the classic. That's
for me.
John, you agree?
The guy was a carpenter.
He's
No, interior decorator.
He's an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
Right. I think that one was really... there's a lot of...
He has a line when Paulie... It's so simple. The simplest lines in that show make me laugh, where they're in the woods in the Pine Barrens, and he just goes, I lost my shoe. It's just that. Like,
yeah.
There are these lines, and people who aren't Italian or didn't grow up in the East Coast think I'm like a psychopath, but The Sopranos is one of the funniest shows ever written, and unless you grow up like that, you wouldn't think so. But there are these moments that you're like, only that guy would say that. Only these types of guys say this thing.
I mean, I remember because Steve
Sharippa?
Steve Sharippa told me that, which I know Tony, Paulie Walnuts, he wouldn't let anybody touch his hair. You could not mess his hair up.
That was no. You remember that?
Yeah.
When I was like 8, he'd go, "Don't wash my hair.
Watch his hair.
Watch my hair."
I remember when during that scene, Steve Sharippa said he would not mess it. So finally, I just had to push it out a little bit. He would not let anybody touch his hair ever.
And when he did it, he goes, "Shoot it before I change my mind."
Shoot it before I change my mind. And he was just such a character. He told David Chase, God rest his soul, Tony. He said, "I know it's the end. Do anything to me you want. Kill me, do anything. Just don't make me a rat." And he didn't make him a rat. So
there are just these little lines in passing that.
Oh, how about when they were the heavy guys? He goes, "What is this?"
He goes before and way before.
Way before. I mean, come on.
There are these tiny little moments in passing that just make it so real. Like in Goodfellas when he shoots Spider, and he goes, Bob goes, "What the fuck's the matter with you?" And Joe Pesci goes, "I'm a good shot. What do you want me to do?"
I'm a good shot.
I'm a good shot. All right.
I mean, that had to be
like it's just those are the moments that you go that really make these movies a classic for me.
That had to be an ad lib.
Yeah,
I'm
a good shot.
I got to ask Joe that.
I'm a good shot. What do you need?
Yeah, like when De Niro and Raging Bull. Bring it over here.
It's great.
Come on, it's charcoal. It defeats its own purpose. What does that mean? How funny is that, right? I mean, how about in De Niro was on the phone with Scorsese's father, and that scene, and he goes, "How'd it go? What? What? How'd it go?" We had a problem. What do you mean? It's all these non sequiturs. What do you mean you had a problem? It didn't work out. What do you mean? We had to do what? You had to do what?
Oh, you know, we tried our best.
We tried our best.
Yeah.
He goes,
when
no.
my girlfriend and I started dating, she didn't really watch any of these movies, so I would show her these movies, and she would be like, "What is happening? What are they talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, he's dead." She's like, "How did you get that from this?"
Right.
Like that's like the one example I remember the most is in The Godfather when Clemenza goes, "We're going to the mattress," and she's like, "What?" I'm like, well, they're gonna fight. They're gonna go to war.
Yeah.
How did you know that? They're going to the. I'm like, just listen to me. They're going to war. Yeah.
Remember that time you guys were watching a documentary and I happened to be just walking by and I went, "Oh yeah, that's before anybody ever said anything."
Yeah, we don't need to say those names, but yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's so and so. He grew up just that. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So anyway, we were talking about the fires. So I mean, do you think? Listen, you know I love you here in New York. Do you think you're going to come back to New York
Yeah.
sooner or later? Right?
Yeah, when I landed in JFK, I said, "How are you?" to the person at the counter for, and she didn't say, "How are you back?" I was like, "I'm back. I'm home."
Yo.
In LA, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm good. How are you?" "I'm well, thank you." "What would you like?" It's like, we didn't need all that. We don't need to do that.
Don't be so polite to me.
Yeah, like you don't care. I don't want to tell you if you did.
Don't make believe you care.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm great.
I also feel like a ton of productions coming back to New York and especially New Jersey.
LA is a place where they do the award shows now. It's too expensive. It is so expensive in LA. It's just.
Wait, it's more than New York?
I definitely think it is.
I mean, it's about the same, I guess.
Right.
But it is just crazy.
Really?
Oh yeah, go to Air One. We should do My Dad at Air One and just record him.
I love Air One. I really do.
What is that?
You don't know what Air One is?
No.
I get to tell John what Air One.
Yeah.
Okay,
They have an Air One here?
No. Air One is like it makes Whole Foods look like Stop and Shop.
Really?
Very expensive.
$20 for butter.
It's called Air One?
Air One. EREWHON.
Oh, I
that
thought it was
mean,
like an
Air
indoor
No idea.
skydiving place.
Air One. It is the coolest place.
You live down the block.
Yeah, I'll walk there and I'll get some lunch. My mom walked in. Hello.
Yeah. Hi, honey.
You get lunch at Air One. If you go grocery shopping.
How expensive is it though?
Oh.
But the food.
Matcha powder, $70.
Jeez.
No,
but the food, right, Dante?
Food is good. It is good.
You eat there a lot.
I get the prepared food. So they have like a hot bar that's really popular. So you go there, it's like $20.
Yeah.
You know, it's not it's a little more expensive, but it's not crazy.
You don't go shopping there.
Yeah.
Like with a push cart.
You can go get some chicken and get some Brussels sprouts and rice. It's really good for if you're coming back from the gym. You're like, I don't want to cook right now. You just stop at Air One. You get a couple quick things.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I mean, so you're there a lot.
I had some meal prep stuff.
Shout out to Air One.
Shouts out Air One. Sponsor us, Air One.
No, you go there a lot. Why don't they say hi?
Yeah, give me free matcha powder.
You have matcha powder?
No, I don't drink matcha powder. When I really started eating right and working out, when I was home, like during COVID, I would make like chicken, rice, Brussels sprouts, beef, all this kind of stuff, and I'd put it in Tupperware, and I would come upstairs, and he would have eaten like 3 of them, and he'd be like, "This is really good. I like how you got it in all this Tupperware. It's just like right here, sectioned out for me."
Why do you have to give me such an accent?
I'm like, okay.
Every time you're on your show and you imitate me, you give me this accent. I don't talk like that.
Okay.
You keep thinking I do. I don't think so. I mean, when I'm in a show and I have to put on the New York accent, I lay it on thick. But
People listen to this. There's someone right now in their car listening to this, which is insane.
that bothers you?
No, it's just so
weird.
right now they're listening to us talk. I
They're
have to
listening to us talk. I know you got to head for.
I got to go to Philadelphia.
You're going to Philadelphia because you're watching the movie you did, right?
Yeah.
The name of the movie?
Oh, Rocky's Deli.
We can talk about Rocky's
Oh yeah, we could
Deli.
totally talk about Rocky's Deli. Let's
Jesus.
talk about Rocky's
Yeah,
Deli.
yeah.
Rocky's Deli. It's on Apple, not Apple Plus, not streaming. I don't even. What is it called?
What's what? Apple?
Yeah, it's on the iTunes store. Go rent it, watch it. It's about a deli right here, 10 minutes away, called Rocky's Deli. It's known for being...
Was it called Rocky's Deli?
It's called Rocky's Deli, and the movie's called Rocky's.
I thought it was based on...
no, that's another deli.
It's another deli.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great deli, and they made a movie about it, and then when I auditioned for it, they didn't know that I'm from here.
Right.
Because the writers, Ben and Max, they're from here. And they're like, it's about this deli. I'm like, yeah, Rocky's Deli. You get the hashtag. The hashtag. It's a sandwich. It's bacon, egg, and cheese with a chicken cutlet. It's not my favorite, but it is good.
So they freaked out.
And then we made a movie, and it's premiering. It's being shown at a film festival in Philly.
Right.
At 7 o'clock, and it is 3 o'clock right now, so I have to go to Philadelphia in like a few minutes.
We're going to end this thing in 5 more minutes, okay? Could you give me 5 more minutes? Is that possible?
What more do you want out of me?
I got major stars on here, and my son, who's going to be a major star, gives me the hardest time of all, John.
He's got a schedule.
It's because those major stars have some kind of time in between to get ready to do a podcast, whereas I get asked the morning of, sometimes even an hour before, can you do a podcast?
Well, sometimes I like to...
What are you doing? You going to Philadelphia? Just do a quick podcast.
People like to have you on the show. People like you on the show. They like you and I when we talk. I mean, these things that you always say. What do you think is the best fatherly advice I ever gave you? Seriously, the best fatherly advice. Could you think of anything?
Listen to your mother.
One about the shovel in the backyard is a good one, too.
The what?
Shovel in the backyard.
The shovel in the backyard.
He said something about, like, I got a shovel in a hole and nobody will miss you or something like that.
Oh, I said that to my daughter's boyfriend.
You want to know what's fucked up? That doesn't, like, totally narrow it down. That's, like, not that weird of him to be like, I can make you disappear. One time I was having a tough time.
Guy. Would you stop saying
One
that?
time I was having a tough time, and he said, "Life's a shit sandwich. Either eat it or starve." And I remember I was like, "That weirdly helps." Thanks, actually.
Well, life is hard. You got to
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna just give up, or are you just gonna go through it?
I always say,
all right, that kind of.
Life.
I guess you're going through it.
Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. I always tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're learning. I mean, you're you're an old soul, which I love. You're classic. You like the classics. You like the old way of thinking. You do everything. Now your gym. Where are you boxing now? You're Fortune Gym, right?
Fortune Gym.
What's so great about Fortune Gym in LA?
Oh,
it's a real gym.
It's very cool. You walk in and everyone's a fighter, and the walls are covered in posters and pictures of fighters, and it's really cool.
It's a boxing gym.
Yeah.
But you can work out with weights there too, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. And give your dad a little credit. When you went there, you knew how to throw punches. Am I right or wrong?
Little bit, I did. Yeah, I was good. But
little bit?
Listen, it's a different thing when you hit the heavy bag sometimes versus now I'm with actual professional boxers.
Right. Well, I saw the difference in you when you came home.
You can hit the heavy bag. I don't care who you are. You can hit the heavy bag all you want until you're actually in a ring with someone who is trying to punch you in the face.
Right.
It's a totally different animal.
I agree. And now I'm
different thing
I'm very
completely.
excited about you. That training your hands, but you're also you study Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes.
At Beverly Hills.
Gracie Beverly Hills.
I'm sorry, Gracie Beverly Hills. Who's your teacher there?
Oh, we got 3 big teachers. We have Mike, we have Dave, we have Alex. We have these teachers are.
I mean, the great thing about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is they don't throw around belts.
No.
Remember years ago, everybody got a green belt and a purple.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
It took you how long to get a blue belt?
Blue belt. It takes about 2 years.
2 years to get a blue belt. Now your next.
Then it takes another couple years to get
purple.
But that's if you're actually doing it. That's if you're really going. I mean, it could take 10 years
to get a purple.
Most people don't. Most people just bail at blue belt.
Most people stop at blue belt.
It's really hard. There are times when I want to stop, and I'm like, I'm done with this shit. And then I'm like, all right.
You want to be black.
Cut that out.
You said one day you would like to when you're older. right?
Yes, I'd like a black belt one day. Yeah. Yeah.
Like 20 years from now, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my goal is not to be a black belt. My goal is to be as good as I can get. That's the goal. If you chase the belt,
forget it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? That's like, my dream is to win an Oscar. It's like, well, that's not really the thing you should be wanting. You should be wanting to like be really good.
Yes,
and then the award follows.
Yes, be
so
good and all this stuff.
The black belt is the reward for being undeniably spectacular at this thing.
Would you say becoming a blue belt and the way you know how to throw your hands, you have a lot of confidence if you have to get down?
Yeah, but it actually teaches you like
not to fight.
Yeah, because I know how I can get beat up. You know what I mean? Like when you start fighting in the gym, you're like, oh man,
professionals.
Getting punched in the face really isn't fun. Right. I really don't want to do that. I want to minimize that as much as possible.
Right.
I don't like getting rear naked choked.
Really?
I don't like getting, I want that to not happen as much as I can help it. So if you're in the street with someone and they're trying to fight you, it's like, I've already, I was kicked in the face earlier today, so I don't need to do this right now.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was good.
But if you got to get down, you're like, okay.
If you got to get down. You enjoy, now your singing career and your songwriting career, you do both, and whatever which one is successful.
No, I mean, I just do it anyway. I think that's a weird way to think about it.
How do you do it? You write every day, right?
Yeah, but acting has really been blessing me recently.
Yes.
Yeah. We're doing this movie. I'm going to another movie now, which I got to go to do that.
All right. In fact, yes, you better go.
It's going to take 3 hours.
Take it to Philly? No,
yeah.
No, it'll take you shorter than that. All right, listen. My son, I love you.
Good talk.
I love you.
This is a weird thing.
How about I love you back?
I love you too.
See, yeah, I got to go. I love you back. You say,
yeah, but I do. But why are we shaking hands? Like we just had like a merger of a company.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Palminteri. He's unbelievable.
And don't forget Bronx Tale, cigars.
No. Shut the fuck up. Don't forget, you want to come and see my one-man show, go to ChazzPalminteri.net. Don't forget the Colosio cigar, the flagship cigar. This is mild, stronger, and of course, Sunny is the strongest.
It's so good, there's none left.
No, that's right, none left. Go to lcgcigars.com. Paul DeSilvio, my partner, one of the great cigar makers in the world. My wine at all the Stu Leonard's. Great bottle of, really, my name's on it. It's got to be good. I think it's about $22. I wanted to keep it for the working man. It's for the immigrants. This is all about the immigrants and how they came to this country. And how we all are a family of immigrants. Same with the cigars. I like to dedicate all my stuff to the immigrants who came to America, giving their children a better life. God bless you all. I'll see you next week.